Welcome back to Mog Plays. I gotta tell you guys, I am so much more comfortable with my Switch 2 setup than I am with playing on my PlayStation 5. So, with my PlayStation 5, I have to go downstairs and, play the game, either in front of the TV with the PlayStation webcam, or I have to play on my PlayStation Portal. And I was playing SoulCalibur 3 on my PlayStation Portal, and the start button is it's touch screen, right? So you got select and your start, and my select side was working, my start side wasn't working, and I was having such a tough time with it. I was getting very frustrated that I had to reset it and get things working again. And I got to a good place in SoulCalibur 3 where I unlocked 3 new characters, got another bonus character, unlocked a weapon for Sophia, got a couple of new stages, and all that. And I was super excited because we got Rock and Yoshimitsu and Sophia, and Rock is a character that's not in SoulCalibur 2, but Rock is in all of the other games. But I just was sort of I've been really feeling SoulCalibur though recently because I've been writing a lot more. Like I said, I took a brief hiatus over the holidays to sort of especially after Christmas, and going into the new year, as some people will know, as you should know, I guess, if you've been watching Long Plays and you know me by now, you know that I sort of had a shitty year this past year. And we're approaching the year anniversary of my brother's death. He was killed, and it's been a lot to sort of cope with. And as we get closer to the day, I just felt like I needed to take more time to myself, especially going into the new year. And I have a lot of high hopes for this year, a lot of high hopes for 2026, and I want to sort of start the year off right. So I spent a lot of time over the past weekend and over the holiday when I had some time off to sort of get back into Bloodbound, which is the second book of my Light Wings epic series, my epic fantasy series. And by doing this, I sort of reinvigorated my interest in SoulCalibur because back in the day when I was first writing the novels, and honestly, I've been writing these novels for a long time, and I drew inspiration from a variety of different places. But just for a little bit more context, so there was a time whenever I restarted rewriting the novels, and it was probably one of the earliest iterations of the new canon, and that's when I reverted the story from first it started in a fantasy setting, went into a realistic fantasy, not fantasy realism, or I don't know, where it's kind of it takes place in the real world, but there's fantasy elements. And then we went back to traditional epic fantasy and high fantasy, and now we're in a gothic fantasy phase, which is where it's gonna stay, right? So we're sticking with the horror elements and making it scary and giving Lucia that, what is it called, that final girl energy. But but at a time whenever we were going in the direction of the gothic fantasy, the high fantasy, and we're creating the duality of the light wings and the dark wings, a lot of that came from was inspired by SoulCalibur. And whenever I was developing my different characters with the virtues and their fighting styles and all that stuff, and I was creating these really badass epic fight scenes, a lot of that came from SoulCalibur. So whenever I was writing most recently, it was weird because I was man, dude, I want to just play more and more SoulCalibur. And I know SoulCalibur 3 had just dropped, and I had barely scratched the surface with that game. I never really owned that game growing up. Even up to now, this is the first time I've actually have my own copy of it. So I didn't just download the game because I'm a PlayStation Plus member. I actually spent the $10 to own the game because I felt I want it, because I'm SoulCalibur is my all-time favorite Final Fantasy. Fuck. No, SoulCalibur is my all-time favorite fighter. It is its music's the best, its character's the best, the fighting, it feels so fluid. I'm even a fan of 5, and sometimes I feel like 5, like Soul Calibur 5 was peak for me because I felt like I was so good at that game. Like that version of the game, I feel like I've never reached the level of mastery in Soul Calibur that I did since then. I had like over a 70% win rate. I was always getting called out by people I fought. Either they'd be really pissed off, or they'd be like, "Damn, you fight so good with Pyrrha, like so graceful, and like, man, you make those moves look good." Like people would say I fought stylishly, so I was like, "Man, dude, I really want to get back to that level of mastery." But at the same time, like with writing Bloodbound, and I was like, man, dude, I was gonna sit here and like come on, and I was like, for my first day back, I was like, man, I really wanted to. Oh, I was gonna play more Spyro because I do want to finish off the trilogy, and I'm going back and playing the very first game last. But I was like, man, dude, but after like just watching some of my Soul Calibur 3 content whenever I was playing it when it first dropped, watching some of the local play that I did when I was fighting against some of my friends. It's just like, man, dude, I really love this game, and I was just like, man, dude, I'm feeling very inspired. And then after spending like 2 or 3, maybe like 4, maybe sometimes 6 hours writing, I lost count how many hours I wrote over the past, I don't know, few days, but it's been a lot. I wrote a ton, a shit ton. I even wrote a really big twist that I can't reveal on camera right now because I'm going to give away a major plot point in my story. But I did something in my story that I thought I wasn't gonna do. Like I was thinking about it, and it's something that I did in a very, very super early draft. I'm talking about an early draft whenever I was like writing this story out by hand, when I wrote the whole series out by hand. And it was an element I dropped years ago but ended up bringing back. But then as I was writing it, I was like, oh my god, like it was came so organically. I was like, I'm not. When going into the writing session, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And then all of a sudden, whenever I'm writing stuff out, and it's like, oh man, it's just primed. Like it's going really good. It's just primed to go this way. This is the perfect opportunity to do it. I'm just gonna do it. And damn, I did it. I was like, oh fuck, I was fucking balling by the end of the chapter. But nonetheless, like I was just like, with those fight scenes, those action sequences, and then like, building up the duality of light and darkness, and the two opposing forces like Soul Edge and Soul Calibur, Light Wings, the Dark Wings. I'm I'm feeling myself drawn to Soul Calibur because I want to kind of like pull from those themes, pull from those fighting styles, pull from those character designs. I was even going over some of the artwork that I drew because I used to sketch. I mean, I sketched years ago, and you can see some of my sketches on my Instagram account if you go back far enough. But I used to draw like Soul Calibur characters, and I used to like, because whenever I would design my own characters, I would always draw my own characters by hand, and then I would always send them off to my artist or my illustrator who does the promo art for my book, and she would recreate them in the the art direction that we basically, it was a collaboration for us to like create an original art style for the promotions, but based off the designs, or the original designs, like the original vision that I set in place, but with the anime art style that me and her agreed upon. So it was a big collaboration. But like I took a lot of that practice, and took a lot of inspiration for the designs and the fighting, like especially like with the promos, like with the first book, with the character designs. I created the 3 main character designs, but even now with starting the Bloodbound promotions and starting to release some of the Bloodbound artwork, like you would notice, like I'm creating like alternative looks for all of the like legacy characters while also introducing the new characters, and it feels like a fighting game lineup. And it's like when you release a new fighting game, like for Soul Calibur, right, like the character designs don't stay the same from one iteration to the next. They always change. So I was like, man, dude, like all this work that I'm doing with creating my sequel was making me think about Soul Calibur 2 and Soul Calibur 3 and just Soul Calibur in general. I just felt like I want to just like lock in and play more Soul Calibur. But at the same time, like I was enjoying Soul Calibur 3. I mean, I'm definitely planning on playing more of it, but I really just need to master my setup with my PlayStation 5. I just like not I mean, I used to stream exclusively with my PlayStation 5 when I was on Twitch, but I didn't have like the camera, and I was doing it, and I was just mainly just I didn't have the camera back then. uh what is it? I have the camera now, and then just doing it downstairs, and then it's really cool that it can stream off my PlayStation Portal, but I'm still like getting used to the fact that there's just some technical difficulties with it, especially when it comes to like the internet connection, and then trying to like use the touchpad or the touch screen to do start and select, because it doesn't always work. For some reason, it just kind of like gets kind of spiffy, or it's kind of not spiffy, but it's kind of iffy, kind of odd, a little fickle. But nonetheless, that is my spiel. But I definitely do want to continue this trend that I'm doing for the first day back. I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, Soul Calibur was my first stream of the year, but technically I'm going to say this is a part 2 of our previous episode. We started with Soul Calibur 3. Now we're hopping back into Soul Calibur 2 because there was a lot in this game that I didn't get to do. I know we started it, but I was unlocking a bunch of shit, and I think we still have 3 characters to unlock, and they're just the bonus characters. It's a Lizard Man, Berserker, and Assassin. And also we have 3rd player outfits that we need to unlock and stuff. And then also Soul Calibur 2 is supposed to be the superior game, right? So it's supposed to be like the peak Soul Calibur game, or like the best one in the series. But the thing is, what I like about Soul Calibur 3 in comparison to Soul Calibur 2 is that Soul Calibur 3 does feel like a reinvention of the first game. Like Soul Calibur 3 takes a lot of what Soul Calibur 2 was like, obviously built. Soul Calibur 2 was building upon like Soul Calibur 1 and perfecting the systems there, but Soul Calibur 3 try to bring things back to the roots. They try to keep a lot of what like the innovations that 2 brought along. They wanted to add more content, but they also wanted to bring back a lot of like the old stages, the old music. They remastered, they remastered or remade a lot of stuff. Like you get Maxi's old stage, Shanghua's old stage. The music is just new and reiterated from the previous game. Even like Sophitia stage, or the Eurydice shrine, it looks very similar to the original or OG one. So it's very interesting to sort of see how Soul Calibur 3 tried to, really bank on the nostalgic factor and tried to like get people to remember, or just like, try to like draw on those older memories of Soul Edge and Soul Calibur 1. But we're going to 2 because I'm just more comfortable with the setup, and there's still a lot left to do here. And like, honestly, still, I don't know, like I can't comfortably say that this is my favorite game in the series. It probably is because it's the most memorable. It was my first one. It's what got me into Soul Calibur. It was the first fighting game I ever owned. And I own both the PlayStation 2 version and the GameCube version, except whenever I got the GameCube version, I traded my PlayStation 1 to my brother. So like, yeah, I ended up getting the GameCube version because I had Link in it, and that's the whole reason I even wanted to buy it, because I was a huge Zelda nerd growing up, like in the 3rd grade, right? So I had a Link to the Past on the Game Boy. It was my favorite game. Game Boy Advance, it was my favorite game ever, and Link was supposed to be coming into Soul Calibur, and I wanted it to play as him, but he wasn't in the version of the game or the console game that I got at the time. I started with the PlayStation 2 version, but eventually once I got my GameCube, I definitely got Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube. And at that time, my brother got Soul Calibur 3, and I never really got to play too much of it. I only got to play it whenever I was like at my dad's house where he lived at the time and playing with him, but I never got to play it on my own time, my own leisure. So it's great to go to Soul Calibur 3 and play it, but it is what it is. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get back into Weapons Master mode and continue on where we had left off with our missions here. And I even already sort of went back and started like comparing differences in Cassandra's movesets between 2 and 3. And like I noticed that there are some moves that didn't carry over to 3 that carried over into later games, but there are moves that they added in 3 that are in later games. So like, and then they replaced in 3, they replaced, okay, I'll just have to explain it through the fighting. But anyways, let's just continue. But let's figure out who we're playing as first. So we're playing with Cassandra. She's using the spine blade. Sime Ruins or Krytomera Ridge. If you follow this road, Master, it will lead to Krytomera Ridge. After losing to you, Arma vowed to mend her ways and stop attacking travelers. She began calling you Master. According to her, a famous warrior lived in Krytomera Ridge. Several days ago, she saw a group of men head out to the ridge. You chose to follow their trail, but there was no one to be found at the ridge, only a dirt mound with a sword jutting out of it, surrounded by flowers. From the condition of the sword and the dirt, it was clear that the grave was fresh. You realized that there had been a battle here. Yet, if the man of the ridge was one of that was killed who had placed the flowers. Bleh, I said that all wrong. I've been messing up my SoulCalibur III stream earlier. Man, dude, guys, do I like look rough, like with the 5 o'clock shadow and no glasses? My dog broke my glasses over the holidays too, which is another reason why like I didn't want to like be on camera, but I can barely see, but it's all good. No worries. Don't move. Was it enough to take my master's life? Have you come now to desecrate his grave as well? Turning around, you face a swordsman brandishing her weapon. You tried to explain, but she didn't listen. Silence. Listen up, dog of Beryl. You best not let me down. Best not let your guard down just because I'm a woman. My toughness exceeds even that of my master, and I'll prove it. Faced with no other choice, you drew your weapon.
Versus Cassandra.
Oh yeah. Mirror match.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
I'm going all out. Sophitia.
Final battle.
Yeah, this has probably got the most nostalgic to me. Okay, so like okay, she can still do that. So yeah, like, but this whole that move was replaced with the fucking move is where it's like my favorite move by Cassandra too. Okay, damn it, dude. Alright, I'm just getting in the groove. I just got off of like fucking SoulCalibur 3. It's gonna be tough to like swap between like its movesets. I'm learning how to like separate, how to play them all at the same time, like with these different movesets. Understanding what she can do in one game versus what she can do in another game is just like a whole other level of mastery. So that's another reason why I think I want to play these games like back to back like this.
Sophitia.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, she doesn't do that in the new game. Or not in the new game, but in the third game. But she does do it in fucking, I think, 6. See that whole thing? Oh wow, she does do that. Oh my god. Oh, so wait. Okay, so if she does do that move, then she fights a lot closer to this style now in the new game, in SoulCalibur 6.
Versus Cassandra. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
I'm going all out. Sophitia.
Final battle. Fight.
Come on. Watch out! Watch out! Gotcha!
What I'm always gonna hate is the fact that she can't, like, she's got, I love that backward flip, as I know Sophia can't do it, but fucking Pyrrha could fucking angel step and then kick, which is awesome. Oh, come on. Am I playing on, like, ultra hard?
This must be some kind of mistake.
Alright, still classed up. I didn't deserve that class up, though, to be honest. But yeah, like, thank you guys for bearing with me as I've gone through, like, these, yeah, just motions the past couple days, especially coming into the new year. Like, I'm just, like, very, I can't really explain my emotional state. I'm just, like, so reflective, and I'm really trying to, like, really hold on to the hope that this year is going to be different than the last, because the last year was just terrible. It was just so terrible. And I did it all with a smile on my face. Back the... I gotta fix my fucking controller scheme.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Okay, just... Alright, we're gonna exit real quick. The only thing that would make this game better is if we fucking had... Okay, L. Damn, dude, this game is... No, okay, so R is gonna be A, B. Oh, BK. A, B, BK. No, it's gonna be BK, BG? Yeah, BG. Alright, B. Okay, all this is wrong. All this is wrong. So, like, Y is A to me. X is B. B is G. A is K. Oh, dude. Oh, using the C shortcuts? Oh my god, that changes everything. But L, I want this to be A, B. R can be BK. A, B, BK, AK. No, R is A, B. L will be BK. I like using the up trigger for that. B and G. Okay, B and K, we don't need something, another BK. A and G, that's another grab. You know what? That's fine. A and G. A and K. Okay, so A and K is fine. AG, not AK for this one, but which was this one? Oh, this one was AB. BK, AB are up there. AJ. BG. Do we have a BG? No, we don't have a BG. So AG, BG. Okay, the left and right are grabs on the C stick. Okay, I like that. Okay, cool. And then... Alright, I like it. I think this will work. Alright, thanks for bearing with me as we were getting those extra settings in there. So let's go back to weapons master mode.
Versus Cassandra.
I just have so much more experience with SoulCalibur 2 than SoulCalibur 3. Like, SoulCalibur 3 is the SoulCalibur game I have the least experience with. And it's mainly because I didn't own it.
Final battle. Fight.
Perfect. Oh my god, yes. Wait, what the fuck?
This must be some kind of mistake.
Alright. Alright. Hold on, before we jump back into this. Let's go just to practice mode, because I feel like I need to do some practice with the control scheme, just so that way I like try to keep all the control schemes across all the games the same. So that way I have like some sort of like way to tell how the moves are different, but Yoon Soon fights so much different in the third game. Let's go against my boy Link.
Versus Link. Battle. Fight.
Alright. So that's not it. So I gotta figure out what that was. Okay, so let's go. Oh, so R is the bottom trigger. Oh. Oh, so Z is the top trigger. Ah, no wonder. Then this is gonna be A, B. This is gonna be... Okay, no. Okay, so let's do this. That's gonna be BK. Alright, that charge. See, but what's this one? It does nothing. The left trigger. Z is this top one. A, B. Okay. Nice. So yeah, like that move, this move right here is one of my favorite moves that Cassandra does. She does it in SoulCalibur 4, she does it in SoulCalibur 6, she does it in 3, and this one. But they take it out of SoulCalibur. No, she doesn't do it in 3. She does it in 2, 4, 6. But that thing, they change it to where she does the twirl, and yeah, she still does that move, but it's done differently now. That like in order like this, she does the stab. So like in order to do that front stab move, she has to do the twirl back. But I wish she had like that. So she does have the backflip, right? That, but like Pyrrha in SoulCalibur 5, you could be able to do the angel step, and then damn dude. So she fights a lot more. Oh, I love that. I love how she can still do that. Yeah, they really refined the shield dance. Why she use a sword? I like the way she does the shield back. Alright, let's go back. I think I got it. I think I got it, guys. I finally got my control scheme.
So...
Let's go ahead and get through fucking Weapons Masters mode, dude.
versus
Cassandra.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
I'm going all out. Sophitia.
Final battle. Fight!
No! Fuck! Bitch.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick to one before I get to... Dude, this is the first game I streamed when I got my... This is this. To be honest, this is the game I got the fucking Switch 2 for. I got the Switch 2 for SoulCalibur 2. That was the only reason I bought the Switch 2.
Final battle. Fight.
And Wind Waker, but then I realized Wind Waker is definitely just not as good as I remembered it to be. Unpopular opinion, I know. Payback. It's over. I miss Sandra's original voice. I know that like her new voice actress has been with her like since 3, but still. What did we win from this? Just gold? The enemy's weapons absorbs the life. Defeat the enemy under this condition. This is the way to the underground passage, Master, but is known as a filthy place, and everyone steers clear of it. Arma continued to consider herself your disciple. She was knowledgeable about the area, and according... Ah, crap.
Versus Yun Sung. Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
I'm going all out.
Quit now, if you want to live.
Final battle. Fight.
Sophitia.
What did I unlock? Oh, extra survival. Nice. See, I know there's just so much to unlock still here. So much to unlock still. Okay, what was it say? Arma continued to consider herself your disciple. She was knowledgeable about the area, and according to her, an old underground passage lay just ahead. You remember the 3 gates you heard about in Altair. Perhaps this passage led to the second one. After traveling for a while, the spirit sword suddenly began to resonate as if reacting to something. Wandering at this, you began to search for the location that caused the strongest response. You should arrive at the old ruin hidden at the opposite shore of the river, not far from the path. I was surprised at first that someone like you would make it here, but I see now that you have SoulCalibur. What were the priest of Altair thinking? The young man in the ruin spoke to you as he looked at the spirit sword in your hand. It appeared you were not welcome. I know that you're nothing more than another fool in search of Soul Edge. Leave now, he said, as he pointed his weapon at you, or this place will be your grave. Interesting. Alright, underground. Juno. Navigate through the enemy-infested dungeon and defeat the boss within the time limit. Bastion fell to his knees, his shoulders shuddering with every haggard breath. Damn you! You'll regret not finishing me off. I swear, I'll kill you. I could do this better. Damn you! You regret not finishing me off. Damn you! I swear. Damn you! Damn you! You'll regret not finishing me off. I swear I'll kill you. You explained to him that while it was true you were seeking Soul Edge, you were well aware of its danger, and that you were chasing the knight who destroyed the gate in Mizar. But that Bastion did not listen. I don't care what Altair or Miser had to say. I don't trust you. You're the same as Beryl. No, maybe worse. At least Beryl doesn't pretend to hide what he's doing. Who's Beryl? He's the man you're chasing. He went into the underground passage of Juno. He probably thinks Soul Edge is on the other side. He's a fool. If you're chasing him, then hurry up and go. Upon arriving at the underground passage, you noticed that the water covered the floor. You began to get the feeling that the water level was rising. It looked like you had better hurry. Oh, I love these stages.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Sophia.
Give up already.
Final battle. Fight.
Watch out!
This. Back the fuck up.
It's over! Hey! Winning is all that matters!
Yeah, they made her more snarky and sarcastic in the later games.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
I'm going all out!
Fine. I accept your challenge.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah! Watch out! Hey there! It's over! Hey! Watch out!
See that?
That's the lesson for today.
That was easy. You just gotta like navigate the dungeons. Navigate through the enemy infested dungeon.
Watched over by the Almighty Ones.
Oh, there's a time limit?
Unleash their fury.
Sophia. Here I come!
Final battle. Fight.
All style, no substance.
Fate conspired to arrange.
I don't even know where this time limit is.
I'm going all out.
Do not defy me.
Final battle. Fight.
So crazy how Sylvanas still has one half a soul edge in this game.
Sophia.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're definitely not my type.
Is there no other way?
Final battle. Fight.
Sophia.
God, I love this game.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
I'm going all out.
It's time to die.
Final battle. Fight.
Watch out! Over already?
No, oh well.
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
type.
Here, come on!
Final battle. Fight.
Oh yeah, so she doesn't do that combo? I guess that, yeah, they did add some.
Winning is all that
So I mean, I know what moves she lacks. I mean, I guess like all around, I still know like all of Cassandra's moves. I just know what moves she lacks versus like what moves she gains between games.
Entrust your noble soul.
I might have to download Broken Destiny as well, just so that way I have that game
I'm
and
going all out.
I'm able to play it on fucking PlayStation.
Final battle.
Just stream all of SoulCalibur, all the SoulCalibur I can. It's like different than Tekken, like, you know, like I feel like with every single Tekken iteration, like you have like I don't have like, I mean, I don't know, Tekken 2, apart from Tekken 2 and 3, maybe going back and play Tekken 4 would be fun. I don't know about Tekken, well, maybe Tekken 5, but like Tekken 6, I don't really have any interest in it. It's weird. I mean, there's always
Watched
stuff to
over
learn
by
from
the
all the
Almighty
games, though.
Ones, they unleash their fury.
Sophitia. You're going to regret this.
Final battle. Fight.
Like, straight up, my main character in my story, she fights with the sword and shield. Made out, like, well, the light wings gives her the weapons, but... Ooh, new halberd for Song Mina. So, like, if Yoon Sung and Song Mina have, like, the same, like, the Sung... Does that mean, like,
Desires a sword,
they're
and a
related?
sword
Is that, like, their
desires
family name?
Truth.
I'm going all out.
I like that.
Final battle. Fight. Knockout.
How the fuck do I do it?
Sophitia.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Ugh, you're definitely not my type.
Are you ready for this?
Final battle. Fight.
There you go.
Sophitia.
This is it.
Versus assassin.
Oh, assassin.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
I'm going all out.
Battle 1. Fight. You win.
Oh well.
I better fucking hold my ground.
Final battle. Fight.
Yeah, this game is very nostalgic. Takes me back to a time in my life. Very interesting time in my life.
This must be some kind of mistake.
My middle school years, not like, I don't know. I had a really good 6th grade, but the second half of my 6th grade, I had to switch schools, and I didn't really make a lot of friends, but I had my GameCube and SoulCalibur II.
You're definitely not my type.
Battle 1. Fight.
Bitch, get the fuck off.
Winning is all that matters.
Begone, you scum. Final battle. Fight.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Said to beat it within the time limit, and I don't see that there's any time limit.
The almighty ones of...
I'm going all out.
Battle 1. Fight. You win.
Sophia.
Final battle. Fight.
That's it? That was boring.
Oh, look, that symbol in the back over there, right on the wall, that's the symbol from Soul Edge. Labyrinth has been added. Oh, I thought I was going to get Assassin. Fuck. I really want Assassin by now. On to the next stage. Alright, let's go back here real quick, though, because I want to see if I got everything from the shop. Oh yeah, I got cops back. Art gallery. Whoa. Chapter 7, Demonic Realm. I can't believe we just lost 2 against 1. Impressive. Hob and Lombardi, defeated in battle against you, fell down where they stood and slowly disappeared from view as the water swallowed them. Perhaps Varel guessed that would face pursuers. His men had been waiting for you inside the underground passage. That could only mean that they were headed in the right direction. Successfully defeating your enemies, you headed straight for the exit and reached the surface before the water filled the passage. Even compared to the locations through which you traveled so far, Wriggle was an especially bleak and desolate area. Despite the abundance of rivers, it was a region of parched earth and scraggly vegetation, from where Bastion and the priest in Altair said you knew that the cursed sword was always not located there, but one could easily be convinced that Soul Edge lay hidden in this hellish land if one did not know better. It was understandable that Varol came here in search of Soul Edge. The image of the gate in Mazar, sliced cleanly in two, flashed briefly through their minds. It was just a matter of time before you got caught up with him. Check out the shop. The Krita Yuga, that is the original sword that turned into SoulCalibur. Oh, red crystal rod for Cassandra. Oh, that's the one that heals her. Hell yeah. Recovers health, but vulnerable to impact. Yeah, I knew it. Recovers health, I knew it. Let's go ahead and save data. Purchased Art Gallery Special. I should be using my guidebook for this, to be honest. I do have the guidebook for SoulCalibur II. Receive heavy damage when knocked against the ground or wall. Defeat the enemy under this condition. Pursuing Baral, you came up to a building situated in the middle of a desolate plain. The sun was especially fierce that day. So, you headed for the building to the rest of the shade. The building was small, but it was fairly large. It had a fairly large basement area. Judging from the rows of iron bars, it appeared to be a prison, but the walls and bars were heavily damaged, and was presumably no longer in use. When you went down to take a look, the sound of the iron bars closing closed off the walls. You turned around in surprise and saw a man standing before you. It's just like he said, and he said he set me free if I defeated you. I don't have anything against you, but this is my chance. Don't take it personally. Apparently, Viral had been feeding him stories, seeing no other way out. You drew your weapon, and you did so. You noticed that the man was not your enemy. The walls and the floor were booby-trapped with gunpowder. The man noticed you momentarily lapsed in concentration and attack.
Versus Maxi. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
You're definitely not my type.
You're all the same.
Final battle. Fight!
Back the fuck off! Oh, piece of shit.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Maxi. Watched over by the Almighty Ones,
I'm going all out.
Final battle. Fight!
Bitch. This bitch. Damn.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Maxi. Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
Ugh, you're definitely not my type.
So, you want me to knock you out?
Final battle, fight!
Never said that, but oh fuck! Oh!
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Maxi.
Uh-oh.
Now, choose
I'm...
final battle, fight!
Oh! Fuck off! Oh my god! Oh, piece of shit.
This must be some kind of mistake.
I don't like it when I class up when I lose. I feel like I don't deserve it.
Versus Maxi. Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Ugh, you're definitely not my type.
My, aren't we calm?
Final battle, fight!
Fucking why the fuck? See, she can do that, but she doesn't do that in later games. That's Sophia's move. God, this is tough. So fucking hard.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Ugh. You know, I really wish they allowed us to buy the games
The fighters face a
that they put on the classic catalog instead of making us pay for a fucking
final
subscription.
battle, fight!
What the fuck? Oh! Oh, this is tough. This is so fucking tough.
Some kind of mistake.
I gotta know what, like, moves. Maybe if I switch characters.
Versus Maxi. Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
All right, let's do this.
So, you want me to knock you out?
Final battle, fight!
Let's see it.
Yeah, like, I have such an easier time fighting with Yoon Sung in this game than in SoulCalibur 3. Still trying to figure him out in SoulCalibur 3. Dude, Fear, seriously?
Oh, come on!
Versus Maxi. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Quit now! If you want to live!
My, aren't we calm?
Final battle. Fight.
I really wish they would have brought Yoon Sung back in like SoulCalibur 6. I'm glad they did bring back Huang though. I like playing with Huang in the original SoulCalibur. Dude, seriously, fuck. Piece of shit, dude. I'm just gonna use his White Storm, this balanced weapon, something that's gonna like allow me to do
Versus Maxi.
these. I need to be able to hit
Fate
him.
conspired to
Alright, let's do this!
final
He's so much more cocky. Between the second and third games, like Cassandra and Yoon Sung's personality has changed a lot. Are you fucking gonna fucking keep doing your stupid shit? Fuck off! I'm fucking tired of this bitch. The fuck back. Ugh. So dumb. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I've been told
Maxi.
that my Sophia is better than my Cassandra, but I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Okay, here we go.
So, you want me to knock you out?
Final battle. Fight.
Sorry.
Damn it, dude.
This can't be.
Versus Maxi. The final battle. battle. Fight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can't be.
Versus Maxi. A hero desires his final battle. Fight.
Sorry. That's it. How's that?
Nicely done, Sophia.
Can't be defeated yet.
Congratulations, a road to a new stage. Neither you nor your enemy can guard against attacks. Defeat the enemy under this condition. Gotham. So it is you who has been pursuing Viral. The two of you met here once before, as enemies and as friends. So you defeated the two, didn't you? I'm pleased to see that your skills are still sharp. Minerva.
A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Sophia.
All right, let's get this over with.
Final battle. Fight.
Try dodging this.
Watch out! Watch out!
God damn it.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Platinum Disciple though, another class up.
So,
The fighters face a
I'm good.
final battle. Fight.
No, we can't guard. That's why I keep fucking up. Dude, and she's fucking... She's got Link on me, dude.
This must be some kind of mistake.
You gotta, like, be strategic about who you use. You can't just, like, win with anyone. I need something with reach. But, actually...
So,
Now, two souls.
Quit now! If you want to live!
Final battle. Fight.
Bitch.
I'm not going to lose to fools like you.
New place, Phoenix Court. Forbidden Grounds. Defeat the enemy. He possesses a fragment of Soul Edge. In other words, he's the closest to finding Soul Edge. So spoke Minerva as she departed. He's not a fool. He doesn't believe that Soul Edge is here. He came here to gain the power, to destroy the gates. It is said that the key to the gates is a spirit sword, SoulCalibur, but no one knows where it is. So he thought of a way to pass through the gates without the key. It is a bit of a gamble, of course. So you finally come. I believe we met once before at Mazar. Baral slowly opened his eyes, as if he had been expecting you. I assume you've come to stop me, but you're too late. A powerful aura like none of you'd ever felt before emanated from his body. Now that I've acquired this power to break the seal, I have no reason to stay here any longer, but I have a feeling you'll be a nuisance later if you live. The ground around Baral burst open, and a monster of flame emerged. The pet was born from a fragment of Soul Edge, a mere piece of its total power. Isn't it appropriate that your life be put to an end by the power you long sought after? Oh, what's this mean? Inferno?
A hero desires a sword, and a sword
Oh, is this the end?
desires truth.
Alright, let's do this!
This can't be it.
Final battle, fight!
Not quite good enough.
A new feature has been unlocked. That was quick. Oh, cool! Sword Edge, Growth, Weapon for Nightmare. Nice. Oh, that wasn't the end. It's a new chapter. Chapter 8. The Third Gate. To the east of Aldebaran lay the Holy Land of Merak. Here existed the third of the three gates that sealed Soul Edge, as well as the Grand Shrine of Merak, a name of which even ordinary citizens were familiar. Of course, few knew that the shrine was sealing the cursed sword. You experienced a bit of the evil blade's power in the Forbidden Grounds when you battled against a monster of flame born from a fragment of Soul Edge. You lost track of Varel while dealing with the monster. I've obtained the power to destroy the gate. It was safe to assume, from those words, that he was headed for Merak. You hurried back to the second gate at Aldebaran, which was guarded by Bastion. The gate had been destroyed. Bastion was nowhere to be found, just as the gate in Mazar. This one was cut in two with a single stroke, but this time it was also scorched black. You let out a shudder as you recalled your battle in the Forbidden Grounds. Passing through the two gates and chasing after Varel, you entered Merak, but the landscape was far from the idea of a holy land as anyone could imagine. The entire area was awash with signs of destruction. Craters were awash with craters of black ash littered the ground. Bridges and roadways were destroyed, and pillars of black smoke rose on the horizon. Was this all Varel's doing? Any new weapons for you soon? Yeah, Ramada. Long reach and absorbs health. Wait, I feel like I passed up one of his weapons. Right here. Ooh, I remember this one. Easy to soul charge, but lacks offense and defense. Ooh, yeah, it's like a glass blade. Okay. The time increases with each enemy you defeat. However, the enemy's weapons penetrate defenses. Defeat all the enemies before time runs out. You are surrounded by a group of warriors. The city in the sky in which you stood once possessed the characteristic beauty of all highland dwellings, but no trace of that image remained. The main street, the tree-lined roads, the very buildings themselves all lay in ruin, as if sliced apart by giant's blades. It could only have been the work of Viral. He seemed to bring destruction wherever he went. It was a mistake to mention his name inside the city. The gaze of those who lived, whose lives had been suddenly shattered, all turned upon you. You told them that you were no friend of Viral, but they did not listen. You were forced to draw your weapon in self-defense, but this only served to anger them more. They slowly closed in on you. The thin air at this high elevation complicated the matter. You would lose any chance of survival if you waited any longer. You had to put an end to the situation quickly.
Versus Yun Sung. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Quit now! If you want to live! Alright, let's do this!
Battle 1. Fight!
Nothing can stop me.
You're definitely not my type.
Battle 2. Fight!
Said die, bitch.
Don't make me waste my time.
Well then, let us dance. Battle 3. Fight!
Take this!
You win!
I'm not going to lose to fools like you.
What, 30 seconds to beat Zhanghua and Ivy.
Give up already.
Battle 4. Fight!
Oh, love that move.
You win!
Not quite good enough.
Show me what you've got.
The music in SoulCalibur 3 is just so good though. No!
Oh, come on!
Let's do this.
versus Yun Sung. Fate conspired to arrange.
I'm going all out.
Battle 1. Fight. You win.
Sophitia. Sophitia.
Battle 2. Fight. You
Over already.
win.
Oh well.
You're quite the rude one. Battle 3. Fight.
Watch out! Watch out!
Perfect. You
Winning is all that matters.
Yeah, this just got a lot easier once I swapped to Cassandra.
It's time to die.
Battle 4. Fight.
Bitch, get the fuck off! You fucking bitch! Get the fuck off! I said no! Dude, she just fucking was hitting me with all those fucking long range attacks. Fuck that shit. Piece of shit.
Versus Yun Sung. Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
I'm going all out.
Quit now! If you want to live!
Battle 1. Fight.
Dude, seriously, back the fuck up.
That's the lesson.
Win.
Sophitia.
Battle 2. Fight. You win. Well then. Battle 3. Fight. You win. Battle 4. Fight.
Ugh, bitch.
Knockout. You
Winning is all that matters. Here I come.
Final battle. Fight.
Watch out.
Done.
That's it. That was boring.
Two fork in the road. The ability to knock back the enemy has increased, but your health decreases over time. If it's true that you're trying to fight against Viral, while stopping in town is to recover your strength, you were approached by a group preparing to fight Viral. Just like you, the people of Merrick weren't about to let Viral walk over them. You exchanged information with Merrick's fighters. It turned out that Varel had destroyed the city and all the sky by himself. In fact, he was always seen alone. This meant Minerva was not traveling with Varel. He wondered what she was up to. The group leader sighed deeply. There's something else that I will have to tell you, unfortunately. There are a few groups of outlaws, as well as prisoners, who broke free because of the destruction Varel caused. That now view him as a symbol of power. They are the shame of Marak. At that time, there was a loud commotion outside the mine. It looked like an attack by the very people that I had just spoken of. But you were not in any shape to fight. The group leader handed you a vial. Drink this. It's only temporary, but it'll give you strength. I'll see you again if we survive. The mine had suddenly become a battlefield.
Versus Berserker.
Watch out!
Watched over by the Almighty Ones, they unleash their fury.
I'm going all out!
Final battle. Fight!
Watch out!
How's it?
Sophia.
That was easy. Oh shit. Subchapter: Road to Arcturus. The location you sought was located to the north of the war-torn Marak. Pollux, known for being the birthplace of the ancient hero, had cut off all ties to the outside world a great many years ago. Information about the region was scarce. It was truly a land of mystery. There was a good reason you were going through the trouble of heading all the way out to a place like Pollux. For someone had seen a figure resembling Minerva heading north. It's interesting. This weapons master mode, it's really... I mean, I don't remember, like, as a kid, I guess, I didn't remember them putting so much, like, characterization in some of these, in this narrative. It's interesting. Oh, dude, like, I could have bought that here, but I won it. So wait, it's possible for you to like win weapons instead of having to buy them with gold? Powerful single strikes but lacks offense. The ground is strewn with landmines. Falling down means certain death.
Versus Talim.
Oh, hello, future
The fighters
companion.
face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
All right, let's do this.
Don't worry, Talim. Believe in yourself.
Final battle. Fight!
Oh, bitch.
Oh, come on.
After crossing the Merrick River, you entered the land of Pollux. As you walked, you began to wonder where Minerva was. Some time had passed since the two of you last met. When dusk approached, you sought shelter from the night in an old ruined temple. Please wake up. Someone woke you up shortly after dawn. Wondering what was going on, you opened your eyes and you were startled to see a warrior standing before you. Traveler from the battlefield of Marak, I can't allow you to drag your petty conflicts into our land. I'm afraid you're going to have to disappear. Prepare yourself. There wasn't any way out of fighting. You glanced at your surroundings and saw that there were numerous lumps on the ground around you. They were cleverly camouflaged, but it was clear that something was buried there. You had to fight carefully. I just have to fucking knock her to the ground one time.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
Quit now! If you want to live!
Wind.
Yeah, like, SoulCalibur 3 did want to be more nostalgic, but I think 2 really made itself, like, its own. Damn it, dude, bitch!
Oh, come on!
I'm gonna have to use Cassandra, dude.
Versus Talim. Fate con... Final battle. Fight.
That was cool. Your health decreases over time. Defeat the enemy under this condition. You found yourself battling in the drifting mist of the Castle of the Damned. You wondered from which direction the next opponent would come. You met an old woman in the ruined castle. She seemed to have knowledge of the person you sought, and you found yourself following her deeper and deeper into the castle. They had been mistaken. When you reached a certain point, the woman disappeared into the mist and disappeared. By the time you realized your mistake, it was too late. You fought a never-ending stream of assassins as you searched desperately for an exit. Upon finally reaching the main gate, yet another enemy appeared before you. This one appeared to be a cut above the rest. Moreover, you could feel the presence of the others from all around. Suddenly feeling a slight pain in your foot, you glanced down and cursed. A small dart was sticking out. It seemed you had been poisoned.
Versus Voldo. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
I'm going all out!
Battle 1. Fight!
Watch out!
Seriously, dude, so dumb.
This must be some kind of mistake!
Versus Voldo.
Watch out!
Watch. Battle 1. Fight!
Hey! Yeah! Now! Payback! It's over! Winning is all that matters!
Give up already.
Battle 2. Fight!
That's the lesson for today.
Battle 3. Fight!
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Come on!
Knockout! You win!
Sophitia.
I'm through with words.
Battle 4. Fight!
Watch out! Evil. That was all too easy. You make me laugh.
Assassin.
Final battle. Fight.
See? All that for nothing.
Oh, how the hell do I get to that other area? Oh. Knock the enemy against the wall and utilize wall combos to defeat the enemy. You're headed east towards Grand Shrine of Marak. Varol was definitely headed there. By the time you arrived at the city, he had already beaten you to it. In the center of the destroyed city were remains of the combat arena, and it appeared to have been a place where great battles flourished. Varol, to pass through here so easily, the power he obtained must have been fearsome indeed. Seeing movements near the arena, you headed over to investigate. A disturbing-looking figure clung to the wall of the arena. It turned to glare at you with fierce hostility as you approached. Judging from the shackles on his body, he was obviously a prisoner, most likely set free in the chaos of Varol's attack. He must have been a very violent criminal, for heavy iron bonds enwrapped his body. It would be difficult to cause any damage through those bonds with normal attacks. You quickly realized the best way to fight him would be to cause impact by slamming him against the wall.
Versus Voldo. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
I'm going all out.
Final battle. Fight.
Dude, I can't fucking knock him into the wall.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Maybe have a better time with Dune soon.
Voldo. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
All right, let's do this.
Final battle. Fight.
Hey.
Take this.
This is bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, come on.
How am I supposed to knock him against a wall, dude?
Versus Voldo. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Gods, guide me.
Final battle. Fight.
Dude, what the fuck?
This can't be.
So dumb, bro. So fucking dumb.
Versus Voldo.
Sorry.
Final battle. Fight.
Fuck off. Get the fuck away from me, fucking bitch. I'm so fucking tired of you fucking cunt. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my fucking god. So fucking annoying, dude. I fucking hate Voldo. Fucking hurry the fuck up. I'm tired of this shit.
Versus Voldo.
Repent.
Watch. Final battle. Fight.
Oh my fucking god. Get the fuck off. Seriously, get the fuck off. Now. I'm not fucking playing with you. Fucking get the fuck. Get the fuck off. Mean it. Fucking bitch. Like, seriously, I can't get him against the fucking wall, dude. All I need to do is knock him against the wall, and he keeps fucking... Oh my fucking god. It's annoying. It's fucking annoying.
Versus
That's
Voldo.
it.
That's right, Sophia. Get fucking mad.
And final battle. Fight.
Fucking bitch.
That's it.
Fuck off. Oh my god, why is he not fucking getting fucking knocked in the wall, dude? Like, I literally locked him. I hit him against the wall multiple times. Multiple times. Why the fuck did it not activate?
Versus Voldo. Final battle. Fight.
Tired of this shit. Fuck off. I'm not fucking playing. Stop coming near me. Get the fuck away from me. I'm fucking tired of doing this stupid fucking shit. You're pissing me the fuck off. See, how did he not get knocked against the fucking wall, dude? Come on. I just knocked you against the fucking wall, dude. I don't understand it. He should have got one hit KO'd off the... I hit him against the wall multiple times. It did no damage to him.
Versus
No
Voldo.
mercy.
Final battle. Fight.
I'm not fucking doing this anymore. Stop. Oh my fucking god. No, I'm not gonna fucking do this. No, I'm not gonna fucking do this. Seriously, I'm seriously gonna quit every single fucking time. Hold up. Let's create a fucking restore point. Because I'm not gonna fucking keep going through that fucking cutscene over and over again. Hurry the fuck up. I'm annoyed at this fucking one.
Fight.
What the fuck?
Sorry. Repent. There. Take this. How's that? There. Now.
It's not fair. It is literally not fair that my hits do minimum damage and all his hits are normal. I have to use the walls. He doesn't. That's not fucking fair. It's a fucking, this is a stupid mechanic, and this one fucking, oh dude, I swear to God, it's so fucking annoying. This is not fucking fun at all. Like seriously, why does his fucking moves get to do full fucking damage and mine don't? Like seriously, I have to use the fucking walls, but fucking walls don't do shit. Fuck. Bitch, fuck you.
Time will heal you.
God, that fucking pissed me off, dude. I was so fucking mad. Ugh. That really soured my fucking mood. I do not... Dude, I hate when that happens, man. Airborne time increases due to blasts from wind from below. The city was on fire. Brawl's onslaught must have happened only moments ago. You were catching up with him. Since the Grand Shrine of Marak was still a little ways off, there may be a chance to stop him before he destroys the seal. Racing through the burning city, you soon saw a figure of the plains ahead of you. There was no mistaking him. It was Varol. You finally caught up with him. He hadn't noticed you yet. You carefully closed the distance. After following him for a short while, Varol suddenly disappeared. You hastily broke into a run and soon saw that there was a large chasm in the middle of the plain. Strong winds blew up from the hole. You entered the hole in pursuit of Varol. That's far enough, a young man's voice echoed through the shaft. It wasn't Varol. I cannot allow anyone to interfere with this mission. If you intend to get in its way, you are my enemy. A young man stepped out in front of you, brandishing his weapon. It seemed that he was one of Varol's followers. Amidst the fiercely rising winds, you drew your weapon and prepared to fight.
Versus Kilik. Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
You're definitely not my type.
Is there no other way?
Final battle. Fight.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh my God. Fuck.
Watch out! Come on! That's the lesson for today.
I've classed up a lot in this session. You know what I just noticed? I know technically I've been streaming SoulCalibur 3, but this is the first like real Mog Plays episode with SoulCalibur where I'm like on camera and we have like the normal setup in the studio. And like I mean I know I've streamed SoulCalibur in the past whenever I was streaming on Twitch. Whenever I first got the game, this is the first game I streamed on Switch too, but like what is it? I didn't have like this setup, and I didn't have like, and there's, you know, I was like, those are my rookie days when I was like barely getting into the groove of things and learning how to, what is it, use OBS and to stream on Switch, because primarily I was all PlayStation, and still like my PlayStation setup is not completely optimized, but I love streaming off my Switch too. But I've always been a Nintendo first gamer anyways, so like this is perfect for me. But I'm just really enjoying this so far, like getting to stream via the Switch, and yeah, just I just thought I'd just like chime in and say that here because I feel like we're getting through a lot in this one stream, and like, yeah, it just feels like this feels like a true episode, not like that bullshit episode earlier when we were playing SoulCalibur 3, and also, and it was fun and entertaining and all that, but like I can't get to like engage with the audience and literally like put my all in like how I do here. But well, when we do more PlayStation streams, which I'm sure we will, like when we get like, you know, like the new Hellraiser game and stuff like that, we'll have to do those downstairs. But for now, this is good. So anyways, on to the next level. The Grand Shrine of Marak. The enemy's health recovers over time. Defeat the enemy under this condition. The Grand Shrine of Marak, the third gate that sealed Soul Edge, laid in ruins before you. Baral had finally made it all the way here. Losing precious time to fight in the chasm, you finally arrived at dusk and hurried into the center of the devastated shrine. The fierce battle had raged all the way into the deepest part of the shrine itself. Following along the path of destruction, you arrived just in time to see the final blow. I suppose it was inevitable that you would have been the final one to stand against me, McGotham. Wasn't it? I'll not forget that name. Beryl tossed aside the opponent he had just defeated and turned to face you. You could feel Varal's energy gathering into the shrine, and into the strange sword in his hands. The entire shrine, no, the very barrier itself that sealed Soul Edge, seemed to tremble. It was time to finally put an end to this chase. Is it Nightmare?
Versus Nightmare.
Yep. And he has Soul Edge growth.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
I'm going all out.
Offer your soul. Final battle. Fight.
Watch out!
Damn. Dude, he's tough. Holy fuck.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use Cassandra to beat him.
Versus Nightmare. The Almighty One's
You're definitely not my type.
sword. Give me strength. Final battle. Fight.
Watch out!
Oh my god. This piece of shit.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Nightmare. Now.
I'm going all out.
Massacre. Final battle. Fight.
Watch out!
New feature has been unlocked.
Sophia.
New costume for Nightmare. Oh my god, you don't have to buy the new costumes? What? Cuz I saw the new, that's crazy, cuz I saw the new costume for Nightmare, like his third player costume in the shop. So like you can actually earn it, cuz I mean that's weird because I earned the Soul Edge growth weapon without having to buy it too. So like there are conditions to unlocking things without spending gold. But I mean, if you have the gold, like might as well. But man, I should be saving my gold for the stuff that, well, maybe you can unlock other, I mean, maybe there are ways to unlock things. I don't know. That's crazy though. It looks more traditionally like Siegfried though. Algol? That's just like the boss from SoulCalibur IV. Chapter 9, Forgotten Grounds. With your final blow, Viral collapsed. His face showed a look of surprise, as if he couldn't believe that he had actually lost. It was over. You had won. I see. So you've had the spirit sword. To think that feeding on the power made me more vulnerable. I never considered that. Viral slid to the floor and ceased to move. He had the power of the soul edge within himself. Thirsty, the guardian of the gate, barely managed to talk. The gate existed to prevent the cursed sword from getting out. He saw, though, that the way this worked. Using methods unknown, he called the power of the dark sword into himself in order to pass through the gates. The gates deliberately allowed him through, because their very purpose was to seal that power inside. The power that Viral obtained from the Forbidden Grounds was that of Soul Edge itself. Mizar, Aldebaran, and Marak, Viral had fallen, but with 3 gates destroyed, Soul Edge was in an extremely dangerous state, and restoring the barrier would take time. Someone needed to keep watch over Soul Edge until the preparation for the creation of the new barrier was complete. May I ask this of you? As the vanquisher of Viral and the wielder of the Spirit Sword, you were the most appropriate for the task. After some brief thought, you accepted her request. In order to handle the evil sword safely, it was necessary to first complete the purification of the Spirit Sword. After learning from Thirsty about an old man with the power to do so, you set off to find him. You traveled to Algol, the land of exiles. Ivan the Terrible. Only the enemy's weapon is visible. Algol was a land of exiles and outcasts. Some of them were formerly sentenced criminals, while others were people with special powers cast out to villages. You proceeded carefully along the mountain path. About halfway up Algol Mountain, you witnessed a mysterious sight. An axe floated in midair, blocking a way. Shocked, you stopped for a moment and stared. The axe responded by letting out a growl. You then heard a voice coming from somewhere. Go forth, my axe. Take everything this fool has. It seems you had been ambushed by a highwayman. You had to do something about this axe before you could go any further. I want to check out this new costume for Nightmare.
Versus Astaroth.
The end.
Entrust your noble soul in your sword.
So yeah, his arms. Yeah, he's way more like Siegfried.
Final battle.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the arm. I mean, so I guess Siegfried is still in the game. He's just possessed by Nightmare.
I will show you the greatest nightmare.
Offense increases with soul charge, but wielder receives damage. Unseen forces push combatants to get together. Defeat the opponents under this condition. A bonus is available during the matches. Upon seeing the defeated axe, the man controlling it ran away. You tossed us aside the now lifeless weapon and proceeded along the mountain path. After reaching the other side of the mountain, you came upon a small town along the river. You entered the town and began gathering information about the old man that Thirsty had spoken of. The guy you're looking for, yeah, I know him. You heard these words from a man at the local bar. He knew the old man looked like what the old man looked like as well as the profession as a blacksmith. You're excited to have found a lead about the old man so quickly after entering Algol. But things were not going quite that easily. The man at the bar requested a fee in exchange. The man at the bar requested a fee in exchange for his information. You offered him some money, but the man shook his head. According to him, there would soon be a fighting tournament in town. He wanted you to enter the tournament so that he could win big betting on someone who is unknown in the area. You accepted his terms and looked into the tournament. You learned that they linked the combatants together with chains, preventing them from putting much distance between each other.
Versus Cassandra. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
Sophitia. I'm going all out.
Alright, close range fighting.
Battle 1. Fight.
Come on. Watch out. Over already. Oh well.
Quit now! If you want to live!
Battle 2. Fight. You
It's all
win.
about skill.
I didn't heal at all.
You're quite the rude one. Battle 3. Fight.
All style,
win.
no substance.
Don't cry. Final battle. Fight. Got you.
Do not fuck with nuh-uh. Bitch.
That's the lesson for today.
Damn, I got a lot of gold. Let's see if there's anything in the shop here. Oh, these are all the exposition videos. I'm gonna wait for getting new costumes. Or not new costumes, yeah. because I might be able to unlock them. Because, like, for instance, yeah, new costume Nightmare. Like, I got that. I won that. So there might be no point in actually doing that. But I can go ahead and buy, like, the art gallery. I got all that art in the fucking guidebook that I got, though. Alright, let's head here. Reclusive Palace. Only one part of the enemy can be seen. Defeat the enemy under this condition. As promised, the man gave you information you needed to find the old man, and you headed to his mansion. There was nothing else for miles around. It was said that the old man did not like people and chose to live away from others. You knocked on the door several times, but there was no answer. Seeking no other option, you pushed on the door. It was not locked and cracked open. Who's there? You suddenly heard a voice from behind. It was the old man. The old man listened to your story without expression. But when you finished, he grumbled to himself, "Unbelievable. I'll never live down how that girl turned out." The next day, the old man led you to a room that had obviously not been used for some time. He asked you to show him the spirit sword, so you drew SoulCalibur and presented it to him. I see, the spirit of Soul Edge is indeed present in the sword. But Altair, did you say? They've done quite a good job already. Wait, so this is where SoulCalibur is possessed by Soul Edge. This amount of darkness won't take long to cleanse. As you stood there wondering what would happen next, the old man suddenly shouted, "Get ready for the physical manifestation of evil energy." As usual, things were never as easy as people made them sound. Oh, what is this?
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
You're definitely not my type.
Charade.
Final battle, fight!
Watch out!
Knockout!
Sophitia.
Chapter 10, the final battle. What? Excellent work. The dark energy that had infested SoulCalibur was washed away by the strength of your will. The spirit's sword's form changed and began to pulse with holy energy. Eventually, it had completely transformed into sparkling points of light, which flowed into the air, heading southeast for Antares, the land where the cursed sword lay sealed. The old man, seeing your look of surprise, spoke thusly. "Do not worry. When the time comes, you two will surely meet again. The sword naturally seeks out the one most suited to wield it. I've been waiting for you, McGotham. I'm sorry, to have to tell you this, but things are not faring well. What awaited you upon your return to the Grand Shrine of Maroc was the news that while you were in Algol, Minerva had entered Antares, the land where the demonic sword was sealed. She infiltrated the shrine while Thirsty was gravely wounded and was in no condition to fight. Before Thirsty had even finished speaking, you were already out the gate and on your way. You had to stop her. Oh shit! New costume for Cassandra. Let's go farm some coins.
Versus Cassandra. Fate conspired to arrange their battle. Battle 1. Fight! You win.
All right.
Battle 2. Fight!
Winning is all that matters.
Seriously?
Well, Battle 3. Fight!
Dude, it's so dumb.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Cassandra. In trust. Battle 1. Fight!
Fuck off. Ugh.
Lose.
No.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Cassandra.
I'm
Battle 1. Fight!
That's the lesson for today.
Quit now!
Battle 2. Fight!
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Mm.
Fight!
Watch out!
You win!
Sophia.
You're quite. Battle 3. Fight! Guard. Guard.
Oh my god, dude.
Over already.
Final battle. Fight!
On guard.
That fucking die. Oh, fuck no. No, fuck no. You're not gonna fucking do that to me. Bitch.
Over already.
Final battle. Fight.
Over already.
Final battle. Fight.
Winning is all that matters.
Versus Cassandra.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna get that fucking costume for
Battle one.
Cassandra.
Fight.
Oh my god.
This must be some kind of mistake.
I need 111,000. 100. It's gonna take forever to get all that. How am I supposed to get to those other areas? All right. All right. Passing through the final gate, you enter the cursed land of Ontaris. Even though the spirit sword had purified the evil present here, the place continued to eat away at your strength. You had to keep that in mind as you continued your journey. After traveling for a while, you suddenly realized that you were walking through the middle of a combat arena. You had no recollection of entering it, and when you turned to look behind you, the path on which you have traveled was gone. You couldn't tell what happened, but simply took it in stride. It must have been an effect of the cursed land that had contained Soul Edge so long. Murmurs arose from the empty arena, then a thunderous roar like that of 1,000 stamping feet began to echo from the empty stands right before your eyes. Something began to ooze into existence.
Versus Talim. Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
I'm going all out.
Battle one. Fight.
Watch out.
Bitch.
Strike. Strike. Watch out.
I need something to recover my health, because this is
This
really
must be some kind of
ridiculous.
mistake.
Versus Talim. A hero desires a sword.
Sophitia.
Battle one. Fight. Knockout.
That's the lesson for today. You're going going to regret this.
Battle 2. Fight.
Watch out! Watch out! Sorry, watch out! That's the lesson for today.
Let's see what you're made of.
Battle 3. Fight.
Here I
You win.
Sophia.
Nothing personal, but I must win.
Battle 4. Fight.
Watch out!
No escape.
Watch out!
You
Over already.
win. Final battle. Fight.
Watch out!
Dude, seriously? Fuck.
This must be some kind of mistake.
Versus Talim. In trust. Battle 1. Fight.
Watch out!
Dude, no. Fuck that. Fuck that.
This must be some kind of mistake.
I would rather give up than have my entire, like, fucking over half my health taken away from me like that. It's fucked up.
Battle 1. Fight.
Here I come! Now!
Bitch.
It's over! Come on! Watch out! It's over!
You
Winning is all that matters!
Battle 2. Fight.
Here I come! Now! It's over! Watch out! Watch out! That's the lesson for...
Alright, let's get this over with.
Battle 3. Fight. Knockout. You win.
Don't waste my time. Let's go.
Battle 4. Fight.
It's over!
No escape.
Knockout. You
Over already?
win. Final battle. Fight.
Bitch.
It's over! Watch out!
Bitch.
See? All that for nothing.
Oh man, we got a whole other dungeon. Alright, honestly, we still have quite a bit. We have like a few dungeons left, because like there's one there, there's one there, we got this one down here, we got this one, and the thing is that we can only access these through some special condition. I'm not sure I remember what those were, but I will be consulting my guidebook for sure whenever we're gonna be like wrapping things up here and doing some cleanup. But I think we're at a good stopping point for weapons master mode right now. I mean, we've been playing this for like 2.5 hours and we got a lot done. I mean, we got to the very end. I think this is the end game for it, but we have a lot of like these other side dungeons, and I know there's a secret area, like a secret submission or whatever, where we get the legendary weapons, and I gotta figure out how to access it. So we're not quite done with weapons masters mode, but we're almost done with like the base weapons masters mode, which is, you know, pretty good. But yeah, like also I'm getting to a point where we're getting more gold, so that now that we have gotten to Antares, we can get Cassandra's third person costume, which is weird because why the hell is her costume so expensive in comparison to some of these other people like Talum or Mitsurugi or Voldo? Hers is like over 100,000 gold, almost 115,000 gold. That's pretty fucking nuts. That must mean her costume is like way badass, which it is. It's like the red Valkyrie costume, but that just like goes to show, like, I don't know, Cassandra wasn't even, this is her first game and she's got a really expensive costume. It's not even like made based off popularity, but I'm just wondering why that is. It's like, what's it called, the logic behind setting the prices for some of these costumes, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's go ahead and save. And then we're gonna exit, return to title screen, and I want to go to the museum and check out some of the new stuff that we got. So, oh yeah, didn't we find that typo in the weapon gallery? I wonder if it's still here. Soul Edge and Nirvana. So crazy, the crane of Brina is here from Link to the Past. After being exposed to the poisonous evil of Soul Edge for an expanded period of time, SoulCalibur was eventually taken over by the Cursed Soul. The form of SoulCalibur contained great power, but it is incredibly unstable. Did they fix it? I could have swore like one of Songmina's somebody's thing was messed up. Oh, I love this. I love this. And I just love this music. Like Healing Winds is like my favorite. Like, and the third game, SoulCalibur III, is probably my favorite one, but it always makes me super emotional. The music from SoulCalibur also is like a really big inspiration to me. Like, I listen to this music when I write, and it's like, this is like the type of, like, this is like the vibe. Like, this is the Light Wings vibe. Like, SoulCalibur, I mean, I like to say like Light Wings is a gothic fantasy, because it is. It has a lot of like gothic elements, and it's like light versus dark, and it's a dark fantasy and has like these horror and faith-based elements that are sort of incorporated. But like in terms of the vibe and epic scale and the fights and the weapons and the type of world that they live in, like the Terrestria, the world that I built, it's supposed to be a world without magic. It's supposed to be a world very much like our own, but just built within its own time period. And each region is like in a different level of its advancement. It's not like super high fantasy, but like, yeah. My boy Link. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, see, some of these I haven't actually really saw though. Like, can we zoom in? Yeah. Yeah, this one I hadn't seen. This one's not in my book, but I would love to draw this one. I might take inspiration from this one for... She gets a second player costume drawn. So Fiji only got one? Ivy's got a few. Charade. I've drawn this one. I've drawn this one a couple times. I actually still have it. I put it in, I have it in a little plastic, I drew in high school, having a little plastic, was it sleeve? Oh dude, where is that drawing? I remember that. I had drawn Nightmare. I drew this, man, I gotta find those, man, dude, I remember that. I had this one I drew Nightmare, and I drew her, and there's like this one big poster that I drew whenever I was in high school. Yeah, Mitsurugi looks so much better in this game. I do not like his design in the third game, especially the way his face looks. It's just like, I get like, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the faces look uglier in the third game. I think Yoon looks a lot more handsome, but like, I don't know, like he's grown up quite a bit between this game and the next one. I mean, obviously he's much more defined, much more muscular. He gets way more daddy-like in SoulCalibur 4, but oh, look at Link. Oh, I would love to draw this. Oh, cool. I've never seen this one. Oh yeah, this is the cover of the art cover of the guidebook. The guidebook that I have, this is the cover of it. That's fucking cool. The GameCube cover. The girls. Secret girls. Oh, this one's so cool. Oh, that's so cool, man. Oh, we only have 4. We only beat it with 4 people. Birthplace, Hyrule. Once upon a time, Hyrule's tranquility was shattered by the arrival of several disasters. The calamities brought dark, ominous clouds which shut out the sun completely. Surprisingly, it came to light that a magician was to blame for the disasters. Just as the people were about to lose hope, the sun miraculously returned. Link, who was summoned by Zelda to find the cause of the disasters, successfully defeated the magician. The people of Hyrule rejoiced in the belief that the eternal peace would rule. Unfortunately, that was not to be. It became clear the magician responsible for the disasters was in fact controlled by an evil sword called Soul Edge, which existed in another world. Furthermore, the fragments of Soul Edge were gathering together in this other world. Knowing that the resurrection of the evil Babe must be prevented at all costs, Link chose to travel to the other world to destroy Soul Edge. Link gathered his trusted Master Sword, Hylian Shield, and Ocarina, and set off on a secret journey. Oh, so this is the hero time.
Soul.
Oh, we get our character endings? Oh, cool. I didn't know we can see our character endings. It's badass. We'll have to check that out some other time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and sticking with me on my first stream of 2026, or my first couple streams of 2026. this is going to be a great year, guys. I have a very good feeling about everything. I know last year was pretty tough for me, just coping wise, but Mog Plays and this channel definitely helped me through a lot of it. It was just like me getting to sort of just, live my life. Life's too short, and I just felt like this is what I should be doing, and not just playing games, but sharing what I love with people who love the same things that I do. And I think that just coming together and just it's anything to sort of just make the most out of this life that we have. Life's too short to just not share what you love with others. And I feel like, you can do something on your own and love it on your own. And I know I'm very introverted, but I mean, at the same time, like, I love to make people happy and to do things that, just, bring smiles to people's faces, or to just, I like to share the things I love with the people that I care about. And I do care about people in general. So, this channel has definitely helped me, sort of internalize a lot of things, to come to terms with a lot of things. And, yeah, it helped me get through the year for sure, especially as I was going through the motions, coping with my brother's death, dealing with a lot of family drama, going through my IOP program early this year. It just helped me get into a rhythm where I could just escape the troubles of the world, and do something I genuinely love and share that with others, and find some common ground in this world where it feels like it's hard to relate to people, especially when you go through something as tragic as a brother getting killed and stuff like that. But there's bad things happen to good people, and not everyone can relate, but there are things that connect all of us. And I think gaming is something that I shared very much with my brother, and it's something I share with you guys as well. So just getting to sort of escape with these escape within these worlds, and to find inspiration through the games that I play, so that way I can continue telling my story. It's great, and with 2025 coming to a close and going into 2026, I definitely want to approach this year with a different mindset. I feel like I want to not just put things behind me. I mean, there are things that I'll never get over. I still have to come to terms with my brother's death, and as the year anniversary approaches, and then trying to understand and figure out what the outcome of his murder will be, whether or not he will receive his justice and all that. All that's still up in the air, but I'm trying to come into this year with a positive mindset. And I had been struggling with writing. I had to sort of I had written the entire first draft of my second book, Bloodbound, and then I was starting the second draft with the revisions from the beta reader, feedback, and I had to go back to the drawing board and sort of just start reorganizing things and rewriting parts, because the second book is very heavily focused on the themes of love and grief, and how they're sort of the same. And after losing my brother, I had to sort of shift perspectives, and I was I can't write, I had already written half the novel, and I was I can't go and continue to write this story through with this perspective of grief in mind, and it being completely different than what it was in the first half of the book. So starting from the drawing board and then revising through my material, reorganizing things, and finding the story within, the story within the story, amplifying it with this new perspective that I had, and using that to develop my characters into, sort of like illustrate this new vision that I have. And it's in at its base, it's still the same story. It's still hitting on the same story beats, but I feel like the themes of grief and love have been deepened. And there's, and I think that as I've evolved and gone through the things that I've gone through this year, so have my characters, and the things that are happening to them within the new draft, accurately reflect my current emotional state. And I feel like that will make the story far more relatable in those aspects. But at the same time, I'm looking to games and stuff like I always have, looking for inspiration, when I'm developing the fight sequences, the power dynamics, the fantasy elements, and obviously just trying to deliver deliver the same energy that the first book delivered, when it was, when reviewers called it vibrant, and when they commended it based off of the fight sequences and the clash of light and darkness, and how vibrant and colorful it was despite being a very dark book, things like that. So I'm trying to double down on all the things that worked, fix all the things that could have been adjusted or improved upon, while also deepening the themes, as well as presenting an even more superior writing style, because I wrote the first book when I was in high school, edited it while I was in college, and then I'm here working on the second book almost half a decade later. And or no, not even half a decade later. It had to be at least 10 years since I finished Duty Bound the first time. So my writing style has changed so much. I've mastered my craft, or just improved upon my craft so much more since then. So I'm just really excited to get back into writing. I took, plenty of time off this year. I had been in a rut. I probably have written, I revised and rewrote the entire first act, and am going into, revising and rewriting the second and third act. I think that I'm so much closer to the final draft this time. But when you're going through something as painful as the death of a sibling or a close family member, or just taking a loss that is the worst loss that you've ever felt in your entire life, it shakes you, it shifts your perspective and makes things so incredibly hard. So I would never ever want to go through what I've just went through again, but I understand that it's played a big part in my growth. And this 2025 was the longest year of my life. I can't tell you, coming upon to the year anniversary of my brother's death, I can't tell you, so much has happened this year. I feel like I've changed. I don't feel like the same person I was a year ago. The things that I value now are not the things I valued a year ago, and the things I prioritize now are not the things that I prioritized a year ago. I would have never thought I would have started this channel. I would not have. But the only reason I really did and moved in this direction was because I felt like life was too short, that, plus I was in a rut with writing, and I couldn't find myself inspired by anything, and gaming was always a source of inspiration for me. But at the same time, I wanted to share that with others, and I felt like I really needed an escape, because everything that I surrounded myself with, or what I was surrounded by, was just really bringing me down. So I'm really grateful for Mog Plays for being here to really help me get out, not just get out of this funk, but sort of help me work through, some of the toughest times in my life. And I feel so grateful for the people that have shown up, supported me, who've liked, commented, shared, subscribed, been there for me, because I wouldn't have been able to probably get through this year without them. So I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're interested in supporting Mog Plays, please do. If you're interested in learning more about the Lightwings Epic, Duty Bound, or Bloodbound, feel free to look us up. You could always check out my website at lightwingspromotions.com or find us on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or anywhere you buy books. Just look up Duty Bound, Mark Aaron Alvarez II, or the Lightwings Epic, and you're sure to find us. And yeah, and there's definitely going to be more to come when it comes to Bloodbound. I'm still working on some new character designs, as well as working on the second act of the book, reworking it, and getting closer to the end. And hopefully I'll be able to meet my new deadline of having the second draft done by the end of this summer. So that way we can go ahead and hopefully publish by my 34th birthday, which will be the end of next year. So give me one more year, guys. I hope to have Bloodbound ready to go by then, so that way you guys can sink your teeth into another volume of the Lightwings Epic. But until then, thanks again for watching, supporting my channel, especially through the last year. This was a great first day back for streaming, here at Mog Plays. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe again, or subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you're looking forward to seeing more Mog Plays content, SoulCalibur content, fighters, platformers, JRPGs, Pokemon, you name it. I play a little bit of everything. But yeah, I play what I love, and from what I love, I do what I love, which is right. So everything's an inspiration. Anyways, thanks again. It's always a pleasure. This is Mog signing off. You guys have a great night. Adios. Take care. See ya. If I'm back on tonight, it's probably going to be on some SoulCalibur 3 because I'm on a roll. Anyways, until next time, see ya.